Thicosaurus Podcast. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Thicosaurus Podcast. I am your host, Melissa, and we have the lovelies,
Molly,
and Anna.
And today is episode 143, and we are going to do that everybody loves, Am I the Asshole? But I guess with a twist, and it's called Am I the Devil? Which is like
Dun, dun, dun.
the worst of the worst, I guess.
Are we gonna get really mad? We might get mad.
Maybe. I don't know. Kind of skimming through these stories, and I'm like, huh?
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready.
So, the first one, okay? We're just gonna dive right in, okay? Because we love Am I the Asshole? So this one is categorized under Am I the Devil? But this also has like a relationship advice thingy too.
Yeah, it's
in
from
it.
the relationship advice subreddit.
Okay, so it says, the title is, Why Can't I, 19 male, forgive my girlfriend, 19 female, because of this? That's the title, okay? It says, I've been dating a girl since I was 15. First relationship for both of us. And I am 19 now. And the thing is, she told me a while ago, about a year, that she used to watch porn in the start of our relationship and I forgave her. But now, she says she's loyal and doesn't watch it and understands that having a partner and doing it is disgusting, and she realized by herself, not because I ever caught her watching porn. I was fine with it, but now I have a lot of resentment building up because to me, back then, it wasn't cheating, but now it's genuinely cheating to me and probably to her. And this resentment has made me go sleepless nights because I can't fathom the thought of her looking at other men while having a boyfriend. And the fact that she admits that she's now loyal and it's disgusting means at some point by her own boundaries she cheated on me. What's weird is I forgive her for it, but now it's making me disgusted. P.S. Please don't try to reason with me as to why watching it is somehow not cheating. To me, it is cheating now, and even though it wasn't back then, it is now, and it's a non-negotiable boundary. This was 12 years ago. 12 hours ago.
Oh, these are
So
recent.
it's new.
And girl, let me tell you, there was one period this entire thing that I was reading. And that was at the end. People, write better. Thoughts?
So, what kind of porn? Are you just looking it up and you are watching porn?
What is
Or-
considered porn is what you're saying?
Yeah. And or are you like paying like it's OnlyFans? Because I feel like that's a whole different thing. That's why I'm like, what did she do?
I don't know. He just said,
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure if it was OF, he would have said OF. But I think it's just corn.
Corn in general.
Yeah, just corn in general.
I would just be interested to see, because this makes me wonder. I'm like, do you not watch corn then?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Then again, they said what? They're each other's first
relationship for both of them.
first relationship. They're
And
only 19.
They've been dating since 15. So about 4 years now.
I mean, I feel like you shouldn't be looking for relationship advice if you already said that there's a non-negotiable boundary. Then just leave. Is my take on it. But is there any updates on it?
There's no updates on it.
Dang.
I mean, my opinion, I think it just depends on the trust you guys have on each other. But if that is his boundary, then yeah, just like Anna.
I don't know. I kind of relate to this a little bit because, like, My ex-boyfriend was kind of like this, where he was just kind of like, okay, because I'm very curious.
Yeah.
I want to try new things, and sometimes in order to try those new things, you have to watch
research.
research
Yeah.
it,
Okay.
to do it. And so my ex-boyfriend at the time was very like, don't do that. Don't watch it. Don't do this. Don't do that.
Oh yeah.
Let's just learn together.
Okay.
And I always thought that was kind of weird
Mm-hmm.
because I'm like, why are you saying it like that? Like, why are you saying it like it's a bad thing, if that makes sense?
Yeah.
And so I don't know. That's what it kind of reminded me, and I'm just kind of like, F you, because it wasn't even good. So so in other words, you should have researched.
I would, like I said, I think it's just more of the trust in it. Because even for my relationship, I always bicker to him all the time. Like I think because I asked him first. I was like, is it weird for you for you to date someone and they talk about corn? That they watch corn and stuff. He's
Mhm.
like, no, not really, because I mean, I've watched it before too.
Yeah.
Because and then I was like, okay. And then once I got that, I will tell him like, so I watched this thing the other day, and I was just curious because I saw this, and I just didn't know if this is a common guy thing or what.
Yeah.
And I'll just ask him, and he'll
Yeah.
just sit there and like laugh, but he'll answer my question. But he's just like, it's just funny that you just tell me that you just
Yeah, like, is it real or is it just,
Yeah.
a porn thing?
or are they just acting? And
Yeah.
he's just like, they're acting, and I'm like, okay. Good. It's like I got to that point where he doesn't really care. It's just because he trusts me enough to where like I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, but
But like I said, they're 19, so that's I'm like I don't know. It's just they're
yeah.
still kind of young, so
A lot of people are saying, somebody said, just to clarify, when you first got together, she watched porn. You had no problem with this. As you've gotten older, you realize that you're against porn, and it's a hard boundary for you. However, you resented the fact your girlfriend watched porn before you developed and vocalized this boundary? Question mark. And then they said, are you angry because your girlfriend developed the perspective that corn equals cheating? So you think that your girlfriend was willingly cheating on you at the start of the relationship? That's what it sounds like to me.
It just doesn't make sense.
to me it just sounds like he's aware of what she's watching, and he's like afraid that she may like compare.
He's insecure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
is what I'm feeling.
It's very
And
insecure.
so in order to avoid that, he just doesn't want her to watch
Half
it,
the
period.
time, if you just communicate,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
it'll solve a lot of issues. Like in this scenario, instead of feeling like that, maybe you could say, hey, what have you been watching? Can we look at it together? Or can
Yeah.
you send it to me? I would like to look at it.
I would like to research
Yeah.
on
It's
what
not-
you want.
See, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. And instead, you turn this into like a control thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now it's like, bro,
It's like me. I'm like, hey, I've seen guys do this. Does it actually work for you, or is it actually tiring to do? It's like, it's just those questions.
Yeah.
Because it's like,
Yeah.
I always ask him, I was like, is this position tiring for you men? Or is it more convenient for you? Kind of. That's what I always tell him. Ask him.
yeah. Well, see, that would be like the mature thing, is to communicate like that
Yeah.
or whatever. But I feel like the whole calling it cheating just because of watching porn, and then like that's something that she said she did before. So why all of a sudden is it something so horrible now? There must have been something that happened for you to feel like, oh, now it's horrible and I can't sleep because of what you did.
Yeah. And I'm like, but okay, so I'm trying to reread it again because again, it's all in one paragraph. There's no punctuation.
So it's not a paragraph actually. It's one in one.
It's one
huge
sentence.
One whole
run-on
sentence.
sentence.
Yes.
Sentence.
One run-on sentence, and
At
he's
least it's a full
connecting-
sentence. It's not just abbreviated words or words missing, or we had to read it.
What are the standards we setting that we said? At least it's not as full words.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like it. It's yucky the way that I don't know.
and
It's
the
yucky.
thing at the bottom where he was like, "And don't try to convince me." Then why are you on Reddit?
Yeah, then just leave her, dude.
Usually when they say that, they already know they're in the
They're
wrong.
guilty. Yeah. Next. Thank you. Next. I don't care about
like,
you.
It's just yucky.
Thank you.
No,
Next.
Thank you.
that's not the greatest one. Can't forgive your girlfriend. Okay, then next. Go to the next one.
A swipe.
Oh, I thought you were doing the single ladies.
That too.
To the left. To the left.
Okay, next one. This was posted 4 hours ago.
Wow,
Oh, these are
new.
recent.
Yeah,
Well, then
these
again,
are
she is
new.
on the Reddit, so it's like
Oh.
it pops up the recent ones.
Oh. It says, this is under the Am I the Asshole
Category.
category.
Okay.
It says, Am I the asshole for telling her she shouldn't be too ambitious in life? Yes. Next.
That's it. That's it. End of
Next.
story. That's it. Why do you feel the need to just like?
Well, why are you
rain
gonna
on their
title it like that?
parade?
Let's hear the story.
Oh, from-
Maybe.
Oh,
it says
okay.
something.
Let's give it the benefit of
Yeah.
the doubt.
Yes.
Let's see.
Okay. Let's
Okay.
see.
I, 18 female, and my best friend, 19 female, have been friends since we were 10 and 11. We both dream of becoming doctors. I've just finished college. For Americans, that's like high school here in the UK. Okay, wait, yeah. For Americans, that's like high school here in the UK. Whereas she quit college at 17 because of mental and physical health issues. She's basically spent the last 2 years in bed. She's tried getting a part-time job, but nowhere would respond, so she had given up when she was 18. She's on benefits for her disability and mental health issues and being unemployed, so she gets a good amount of money. She was saying how she doesn't know what she wants to do with her life anymore. She says she wants to get an apartment, which she can't afford with her benefits. She's just saving up right now. So she has money in her savings and to buy furniture. And she said how she thinks she just wants to live the rest of her life in bed. I said she definitely should save up for an apartment. Hopefully once she's settled and learns to drive, parentheses, she still can't drive, she will have more opportunities to find work because she'll be able to drive down there and have her own house, so maybe she could work remotely too. She goes through stages, though, where for a few weeks she'll be extremely depressed, won't speak to anyone much, and then a few weeks where she's super motivated and is hopeful for the future. She told me yesterday that when applications are open, she might be able to find a way to skip retaking college and get into uni. Or if not, start college again, then move on to uni. So she's probably going to save up for that instead of an apartment. I told her she's being too ambitious. She'll be 20 if she doesn't manage to start uni next year, or if she has to retake college 22 before starting university. That's too old to just start training to be a doctor. She said it'll probably be okay. She'll take up a job on the side of it. I told her she's not been able to get out of bed for 2 years and because she's been too depressed. University and a job is definitely too much. I told her she's not been what? I told her she's not been should what?
She has gotten the taste of the Reddit language.
It says, this is wrong, but this is what it says. I told her she's not been just get the apartment.
She should just get the apartment, I'm guessing.
She's lucky she doesn't even need to work. She can just chill. She started crying, saying she doesn't know what she's going to do with her life. She really wants to be a doctor and doesn't want to be stuck working at McDonald's or something for the rest of her life. I told her I think McDonald's would most likely be a better job for her situation than it being a doctor. Or again, she can just not work. She said, so basically you think my life is over. I said, that's not what I'm saying, but realistically, she's too depressed to work and study. She just and is too far behind in life now to be able to catch up. The end.
That's not a very good friend.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
She kind of looks. It sounds like she's talking down on her friend.
Yeah, you guys are only
18.
You guys are only 18.
Mm-mm.
As what we said, based on the title. Yes.
Based off
the
the
asshole.
information is given.
Yes.
Dang. I get that you think that there's certain things that your friend needs to work on before moving on a certain point of life, but the fact that she came up with this on her own already shows that she has put the time and energy into it. Like, she thought about it already.
She has the potential of...
Yeah, and she has the potential. And then when you say that, you're shooting her down. So it's like, are you really her friend?
Nope.
That's so horrible to say. I think it's a different
you
story.
said also that they've known each other for a long time?
Yeah, since they were 10.
Okay, then...
Okay, so basically to summarize, they are both 18. They've known each other since they were 10. Her friend dropped out of high school at 17 and then had medical issues and hasn't been able to come back from that. And so now her friend feels stuck. Versus the original poster, she is the one saying her friend it's too late to do anything because by the time you go back to high school and finish, you would be like 20. And then go into university, it's too late for you now. It's basically summarized version of all of this, basically. So, yeah, I would say she is the asshole. You're not nice, dude.
Yeah, overall, just not, like, hyping your friend, like, oh, she's actually wanting to go back to school, and finish her career or whatnot, then yeah. But then I don't know how, like, the dynamic is over there, too, so... Can't say for sure, either, but overall, she's a bad friend. I think she's the asshole. Overall.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Man, that's not a good friend. If you want an example of what a friend shouldn't do, this would be the thing. Because I understand, like, your friend is going through a mental health thing, but if you think that they might be struggling, that's for them to decide. That's for them to face their own demons head on. And if they don't do well, then, and they fall, they have to also be the one that pick themselves up too.
Yeah.
So, wow. Dang.
Yep, everybody's saying you're the asshole. You're a shitty friend.
Yeah.
You basically kicked her when she's down.
For real.
It's more like she's like, stay down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially being friends for that long. Yeah. Nah, girl, you the asshole. The asshole, the asshole.
You are the asshole.
The asshole. Next. Okay, next one. Am I the asshole for confronting an older student because my son has a crush on her?
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, that's so
Wait, say that again?
creepy.
Am I the asshole for confronting an older student because my son has a crush on her?
Just go ahead and read it, because
Damn, this is long.
it's kind of
That means
freaking me out.
there's juice.
Yeah.
Okay, story. It says, my son is 10, male. He goes to a performing arts school on the weekends. There's a 17-year-old girl there who's famous. She's been in a few professional acting jobs, and has 100,000 TikTok followers. My son and loads of the students there think it's really cool that she's famous, and he always comments on her videos, being supportive. She doesn't respond to a lot of comments, but whenever she notices him or people from the performing arts school, she replies to the comments. I thought it was very sweet at first until like 5 nights ago. My son had a sleepover with his friends, and I heard him talk about a crush he has on a girl from the dance group and that they follow each other on TikTok, and he messaged her on there a lot. I asked him the next day after his friends left about it and checked their messages. This is how the conversation went. I have screenshots. I put what was said here.
Yeah, I love it when they provide evidence.
Dun dun.
It says, him. Hello, thank you for following me back. Smiley face. Her. No problem. You're a diva. Him. You're so famous on TikTok. Her. Haha, my videos are trash. I don't know why I have so many, for real. Him. I like your videos. You are a good actress. Her. Aw, thank you so much. You are a great actor too. Him. Thank you. Smiley face. And then it says, the next day he went to her TikTok trend to show they're doing, which is Mary Poppins. He's playing Michael, and the 17-year-old is playing Mary Poppins. So this is the next day's conversation. Him. Can you do this TikTok with me? And parentheses, kid playing Jane. Happy face, question mark. Her. Looks like fun. We should, if your parents and her parents let you post on TikTok. Him. Yes, they do. Her. Great. Him. I'm so excited for Mary Poppins. Her. Me too. You're amazing at playing Michael. Him. This is my first main part. I'm so happy I didn't get a big part since I'm new to this group. Her. Oh my god, that's so sweet. I had my first main part at 10 too. First leads are special. Him. Really? That's so cool. The next day. Him. I don't remember my lines, crying face. Him. Only in some parts. Him. You always know your parts so quick. How? Her. Haha, you're so real for that. My first few leads, I was so scared I wouldn't know them. I went through my lines every day and still didn't always remember them until after we were off book. It got easier as I got older though. Go through all your lines and songs once every day until it becomes second nature. That's what I've done with Mary. Him. Thank you. Next day. Him. Hi. Smiley face. Him. How are you? Her. I'm good, thanks. Smiley face. How are you? Him. Fine. Smiley face. Who's your favorite character from the show? Her. Mary, but I'm biased. Who's yours? Him. Mary too. I think Emily is pretty. Her. Oh, Emily Blunt from the newer one? Him. Yeah, you look a lot like her. Her. Haha, I see it a bit. Him. You do. Smiley face. The next day. Him. Good morning. Your video was funny. Her. Thank you. I'm here all week. Him. You played a funny character in last show, didn't you? I watched it before I joined the drama group. Her. Mrs. Wormwood. Him. Yes, she was my favorite because she was funny. Her. Thank you. Haha, I tried. Him. You was good. That was the last conversation they had. I felt really uncomfortable with the fact that she kept replying to him. So yesterday I confronted her about it. I asked the director after dropping my son off if the 17-year-old is there yet. The director said yes. I asked if I could speak to her and him about something important together, please. He said okay. The director, the girl, and I spoke together. I told them I'm feeling uncomfortable because my son has a crush on her. The girl went silent. The director said, oh yes, I can see why that would make you uncomfortable. I showed the screenshots to them of the conversation, and the director and the girl read through them. The director asked her if it was just her being nice. She said, yeah, it wasn't supposed to be in a inappropriate way or anything. I just wanted to be supportive. I said, well, surely you think it's weird a 10-year-old would have a crush on a 17-year-old. And she said, yeah, that is weird. I didn't know though. The director defended her, saying, if that's the only online conversation that they've had, then I assure you this isn't her fault in person. We supervise the students all the time, and she's not said anything inappropriate to him here. I said, I am worried she's grooming him. She started crying, saying she's not grooming him. The director said, he understands my concern, but it's not what's going on here, if that's the only evidence of this. I said, I don't want her to talk to my son. The director said, I'm sure she'll be happy to block him on social media. And she said, yes, I'll block him. I said, I don't want her speaking to him in school either. The director said, that's not really completely possible since they have a lot of scenes together. I said, fine, but if they're doing scenes together, there needs to be someone supervising the both of them, especially at all times. The director said, someone supervises all the students at all times. I said, great, but I want specific ones around the girl and my son. The director said he'll speak to the owner. I said, great, and left. The mother messaged me after rehearsal saying she's disgusted by what I'm accusing of her daughter. She said that her daughter experienced something similar to what I'm suggesting in her childhood and would never want to put a child through that after what she's been through. And she actually wants to foster children when she's older because she cares so much about the well-being of children with trauma and hates anyone who hurts kids. I said that I'm just ensuring my kids' safety. And she said I should just talk to my son about what is an appropriate age gap and what is not, and that her daughter is well aware that it's a terrible age gap. I've gotten messages from other parents too saying to leave the 17-year-old alone, and that I'm being completely unreasonable and they feel really sorry for the 17-year-old and she's a really kind person. The end. So, back to the question, am I the asshole for confronting an older student because my son has a crush on her?
Are you projecting, sir? Did something happen to you? Because
As the mom, the original poster, the mom?
Yes. Oh, the mom. The poster is the mom.
It's a
The
mom.
poster is the mom.
No, it's a mom.
Yeah, I think maybe something happened to you. Why are you projecting that?
I was like, just hearing the conversation, it just looks like messages of like an admiral way, where like he looks up to her.
Way?
Yeah.
Oh.
It almost seems like I hate to jump to conclusions, but an incestuous relationship, emotional incestuous, because you're kind of getting jealous.
Yeah.
Because why would you react after hearing about a crush?
Yeah. And to be honest, it's normal for a 10-year-old to have a crush on somebody older.
Mm-hmm.
You see it all the time in like TV shows and stuff. And then I feel like that's normal because they're literally, going kind of start at puberty, you know?
I mean, as long as they're not like acting on it and it's not anything inappropriate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. But yeah, the only thing I can think of is, did something happen to you, girl? Like, what is wrong with you that, like, one night after a sleepover, you hear about a crush and you're, like,
You're going
freaking out?
Yeah.
Because, like, here's the thing. Her doing that, I feel like it might be rooting for an actual real situation going on. Like, what if it's not, like, what if other people are going through it? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then she's reporting that. I mean, like, great that she talked with the director and stuff, but I feel like it should have just stopped after that. Like, I don't know what else you want.
Based on the evidence, quote unquote, that you found,
it just sounds like a
there's
normal
nothing
conversation.
inappropriate there.
Yeah, it's just a normal conversation of him just admiring her and asking for pointers.
Yeah.
And whatnot.
It's just friends talking. But yeah, no, it's very, as what you said, it's very incestuous, if that's even the word.
Yeah. It's like emotional incest. There's this thing that like some moms have a weird connection with their son.
Or is it like where she's worried that they're gonna, like, she's gonna take the son away from her?
Yeah, it all falls to the emotional incest.
Yes.
You're taking what's mine.
Or I'm building up my son to the man that I want, is what it is. Because the father is a piece of shit or whatever.
Yes.
And so I'm building my son to be the man for me.
Yeah,
is it
emotional needs.
does it say that if she's a single mom
Mm-mm.
or if the dad's in the picture? Because that
No.
could be a big factor. That's why she's crazy.
I hate to say it, but a lot of the times it's because of that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's more of like the emotional needs are not being met.
Yes.
Yeah, that too.
And so then that parent is looking into the kid for that.
Yes.
Yes.
For that emotional support. Yes.
Ugh.
That's gross.
That's why it's emotional incest.
Yes. And I've seen it firsthand with one of my work colleagues. You know who you are. She's nasty. She'll say shit like that about her son. And I'm just kind of like, okay, you didn't have to tell me that. But okay.
What did she say again? It was like...
It was just weird how she was describing her son to me. And I was just kind of like, ew. Because she's divorced. So she shit talks her ex-husband's wife all the time. She shit talks her, and I'm like, well, no wonder you got fucking divorced. But you know, she's a God-loving woman.
Those people.
She's a God-loving,
God-fearing woman.
yeah, woman, and she has one son, and so she's like, oh, my son is so big and so strong, and he can't fit normal clothes. We have to go to like the big tall something store. I forgot what that store is called for, bigger men.
DXL?
Yeah, something like that. And she'd be like, yeah, he's so big and so strong, and this is his first time out. He graduated college, and I told him that if he still wants me to support him, he needs to go get his master's. If not, I'm not going to financially support him anymore. But he's just so big and strong. And I'm like, ugh.
I'm like, to you, he may be big and strong.
And she'd be like, yeah, Melissa, do you think that I'm doing too much for him? And I'm like,
Don't ask me.
don't say anything, Melissa. Don't say anything.
I would feel bad for him trying to get a girlfriend.
I've heard of
Yeah.
stories like that where like the mom is really connected to the son to the point where the relationship with the girlfriend or the wife is detrimental.
Yeah, it all depends
Yeah.
also on the son.
That's correct. If the
Mhm.
son
If-
doesn't do anything,
If they're a true like mama boy and they will follow whatever the mother says,
run.
or they will stand up for the girlfriend and stick with the girlfriend. As people say, as the comedians people say, like if it's mainly I think it's like Italian moms are like that, where they're very strict on their sons, and like it depends if they're really how they are with their mother, if they listen to their mother or whatnot.
No, thank you.
Yeah, I don't know. You're the asshole. Like, you're freaking weird, dude. You
Yeah.
have some issues that you need to go.
We don't know the details, but something's wrong.
Based on this, yeah, you're nasty. Yeah, because it's normal to have a crush on somebody older at that age.
It's not normal
Girl
if that
or boy.
older person reciprocates it, but
She was not
Yeah, she was
reciprocating
not.
it.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
It was like, is it just a normal conversation between classmates?
Yeah. So, yeah.
And it was every time that you read the receipts, it was always initiated by him.
Him. Yeah.
Yeah.
And she kind of kept it, like, short
Yes.
and to the point. Yeah.
Dang.
And girl code, that's usually like,
That's it.
that's it.
Cut it.
When you're not really interested, you kind of just give them nice, short.
Nice. Bye.
Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm.
See you later.
But yes, you are the a-hole. You are. Let's see. I have another one. Next. Okay. So this one is, am I overreacting? from that category. Okay. It says, am I overreacting for telling my mom she's exaggerating about my sister's
Epilepsy?
yes,
Epileptic seizures.
yes,
Epileptic seizures?
yes, how do you say that?
Epileptic seizure?
Epileptic?
Yes.
Epileptic. Okay.
I can't see it, but that's what I'm assuming.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, epileptic.
Epileptic.
Epileptic. Okay.
Yes.
Ugh. Okay. So it says, I don't know how to say this, but I'm embarrassed by how my mom acts when my sister has a seizure. The last time we went out to eat, and when Hayen, my sister, started shaking, my mom told my sister to lie down on the damn floor. Then she put a jacket under her head like a pillow and started stroking her head, talking to her like a baby, telling her, my love, everything will be all right. Sweetie, get out of there soon. Hayen stopped trembling, and I was very embarrassed at the moment. And then Hayen started coughing. My mom looked at her for a while, and then came the worst part. Her fingers. My mom cleared the phlegm from Hayen's mouth and helped her cough and turn to the side. It was so disgusting. I couldn't even watch it. Then, after she cleaned her up, she said, thank you for staying with me. I love you, daughter. I love you. Thank you for staying. She hugged her, and Hayen just had a lost look. I told my mom to stop doing that because it's embarrassing me. She always says the same thing to her whenever she comes out of a seizure. I am fed up and embarrassed, and she scolded me and told me to leave her alone because I didn't know what it meant to her. It's the same for me. I hate that my mom is so dramatic. Am I wrong?
How old is this person?
It doesn't say.
Old person, you got a lot to learn. I mean, I understand if they're young and they're just in that age where they're embarrassed of everything. That is not normal, they consider.
That's crazy. I'm just gonna chalk it up that this person's really young because, like, there is a such thing as silent seizures too. Like, you can't tell that they had it,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and they'll be sitting
Mhm.
there, and literally someone could die from that because, like, it literally messes with their brain. That's crazy.
And then just hearing how the mom handles it is like you can tell like she's had it before. And so she's already aware what to do and whatnot, and she already knows not to like freak out and just stay calm during those seizures.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a really young person because that sounds like someone that's very immature.
Yeah, I agree.
I wouldn't say that they're the asshole, but it's just like
You're dumb. You're the dumb one.
yeah, you're just dumb and not aware of what the mom is trying to do during that. And
Yeah.
the fact that she was calm and not freaking out.
It's not am I the asshole, it's am I dumb.
Somebody said, "Aw, someone sounds a little jealous,"
Yes.
and then the OP says, "No."
Sure. That's crazy.
I was like, honestly, it's like when it comes down to it, like if you're still with your sister,
Yeah.
if you're with your sister and she ends up having that, you're probably going to be the one that has to do that.
Yeah.
At one,
Like, honestly, your mom did all the right moves to lay her down, to put something soft on her head, to
sideways, as she was
Yeah.
sideways, and then I'm pretty sure she was having trouble. She was choking. That's why
Yeah.
she did what she needed to do.
Yeah. So I give props to her mom to do that.
Yeah,
But yeah,
It's like,
no.
she should learn.
Yeah.
it's-
You are overreacting, dude.
Like I said, you never know what happens, and maybe you're the one that has to do that for your sister.
Mm-hmm.
If not, and then just knock on wood, if she passes away, that you're gonna regret that decision and regret what you're saying.
Yeah, you just never know with seizures. So, yeah, nope. Yeah, you dumb. You are dumb. Whatever. Next.
Yes, like I said, at least she knew what to do. Because honestly, if that really did happen, I would probably froze.
Yeah. Like, maybe this was, I don't know if this was like her first time seeing it. She didn't really say.
It didn't really say, but
Yeah.
from either the mom took classes or it's happened before. Like
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, the mom and the sister has done it for so long, but then the original poster, maybe this is like her first time seeing it in public.
In public, yeah.
And she just felt really embarrassed.
Because it was in public.
Yeah.
Then stay home. Don't go out with them.
Yeah. Stupid. Anyways, you're tiresome.
Next.
Yeah, it's like you're tiresome. Next. This one is, am I the asshole for canceling an outing because my period started?
Oh,
I'm curious.
deets. We need the deets.
Okay, so it says, I'm confused and frustrated over how this all happened. Me and my best friends were meant to go out to watch a movie, but I ended up canceling last second due to my period starting. Mine are extremely painful, and it makes me physically impossible to move around normally. I was going to tell them, but since it was a private thing, I didn't feel comfortable to tell them. They ended up calling my phone 4 times, but I wasn't around, and it was on D&D. As well, after fixing myself, I came back to them blowing up my phone and saying I wasted money on my ticket. If I knew I wasn't going to end up coming, then they said it's best if we don't plan anything with me since it's becoming a pattern. I asked them how exactly is it a pattern, but if they weren't giving me an answer, then said that I should forget about it and to enjoy the rest of my day. I ended up asking them to explain themselves. Only thing they said was that we have had to cancel / change our plans to cater for you multiple times. What they are referring to was the first time I canceled was because my older sibling was blocking the stairs so I couldn't leave the house. Plus, they ended up finishing. I would have been extremely late if I still went. And the second time was this current problem right now, and apparently the cancellation part they were referring to, that was when I was 19, 18 years old, and I had a curfew and a strict mom. The place they wanted to go to, I had to ask my mom for permission. Most of the places they wanted to go to had to be changed because my mom didn't want me to be there. I explained to them that they didn't seem to understand where I'm coming from, but they kept telling me to leave them alone, stop bothering them, and to forget about it, because they wanted to enjoy the movie. I kept asking them to finish what they started, but they weren't responding to me. They weren't responding to me. What is THRN? I was gonna say Thrin. After then, my female best friend FaceTimed me. After then, my female best friend FaceTimed me, then handed it to my male best friend, then to explain why they made that decision the first time I canceled from what they said was my B-day plan that I canceled due to me not having money, and then I asked if we should do it in December. God, your guys' grammar, I swear. But it was near the holidays, and again, I didn't have money because it's the holidays. The third time was when my sibling blocked the stairs, which was not my fault, which I explained, but they didn't want to hear it. And the second time was, again, this problem. Right now, I tried to explain myself, but I was getting talked out over and not getting a chance to talk. I was getting frustrated and stressed out because this whole situation, and I just told him, I'm done. I don't care anymore. If you don't want to be friends with me, go for it because I don't care. And ended the call. I didn't want to escalate things because I already started to cry. They didn't text me after I ended the call, and it's been 3 days since I ended up deleting my socials because I think I just need a break. Also been overthinking it. Maybe I was in the wrong and should have told them, even though I didn't feel comfortable with it. So am I the asshole?
Are these friends females?
It sounds like it's one female friend, one male best friend, and then her.
I think that the poster is not the asshole, because if you really respect your friend and they say no, then that's it.
Yeah.
Why they shouldn't have to tell you. You should have. We don't know how long that they've been friends, but there should be a foundation where if I say something, then give me the time and I'll tell you if the time is ready. But they didn't. They just kind of were like, "You're a waste of our time," blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay, they're not your friend.
Yeah, they didn't even like call or like ask like if she was okay, if there's anything
They just
wrong.
said, "Where are you? You're a waste of money."
Yeah, were even like concerned about her.
Yeah. It says, first edit. I put it into paragraphs since some people were complaining about it. I paid beforehand. They didn't pay for me, and I didn't ghost them. I was away from my phone for 5 minutes to deal with my period mess, and I'm 20.
So they've been friends for about like from the timeline of the previous incident. I think she said like what 19, 18, 19. So they've been at least a year. They've been friends for at least a year.
Yeah. A year or 2 years, yeah.
No, that's not a real friend. Your friend won't make you feel guilty about a decision that you made yourself.
Yeah. And
You
then
know.
she says, second edit. I know for some people my sibling blocking the stairs seems like a cheap thing, but she is older than me, and even if I was to push past her at the time, it would have ended into a physical fight. Me and my older siblings, we have a very rocky relationship, so even if it's to do something simple like picking up or giving me something, she would make it into a big deal. Small edit. My period was meant to come 2 weeks before the outing, but I just assumed it wasn't going to show as before. Sometimes I missed a whole month. It was predicted to come 2 weeks before. Another edit. Yes, I'm aware that the post looks absolutely terrible and punctuation and some stuff look weird, but yes, I did tell them I wasn't coming. It's just I think I forgot to state this. And my sibling, again, everyone's life is completely different to mine, so even if again I moved or jumped from the stairs, I would hurt myself or be in an argument with my mom or my sibling, and I do have a medical disability and a non-seeable disability. And she was older than me and she has a history of being violent. Parentheses, I am not going to be responsible to everyone's comments, but I'll try to give more info if needed.
I feel like since they've only been friends for like a year and a half, or like year or two, doesn't mean like I don't think they're that deep of friends anyway, from the sounds of it. So just her not even, I don't even know if her friends are even aware of her current condition. But from the sounds of it, they're not.
Wow, a lot of. So you guys say she's not the asshole. Is that what you guys are saying?
I wouldn't say she's the asshole, but there are some, I guess, factors that she could have improved.
Like communication?
Yes. But she's not specifically like the asshole. Like they're both in the wrong, as I used to say.
Yeah, the communication, I don't know if she said that she told him ahead of time, but we don't know how far in advance.
Yeah, how far in advance, or like I said, I think it's just they just were just, like I said, we don't know the history between them, so I don't know how often, if they like take her excuses seriously, kind of thing. Just
You say the comments are the opposite. They think she's the asshole.
Yeah, the comments are saying you're the asshole. And then it says, one person said, you're the asshole. You rather break up your friendships and delete all your socials than to tell them you're having cramps. And then somebody else said, you're the asshole. So not only did you not go at the last minute, you didn't even have the courtesy to tell your friends you weren't coming. You didn't.
I think that was probably before the second edit.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
And then they said, you didn't need to tell them why. Just I'm not feeling well would have been better than what you did. And it sounds like this has happened several times before. No wonder they're frustrated with you.
It's complicated on both parts. Like if you didn't grow up in a strict family, then you wouldn't understand her point of view. That's what I'm saying too.
Yeah, it's like just them. They should already kind of got like a little gist of it, that like her home dynamic is a little different just from her mom restricting her in the previous
Yeah,
kingdoms.
but at the same time too, we don't even know if she explained to them
Yeah, that
about
too.
how strict her family is or how they are.
Yeah, so I was saying since they've only been friends from
A year.
like a year or two based off the story, I feel like there wasn't enough exposure of how the friends are, or how they friends are. Does that make sense?
Yeah. And then I would say that she did attempt, it wasn't the best. She did attempt to repair the relationship by asking them, but then they were
so mad.
they were still mad. They didn't want to talk to her.
Yeah.
And so I think what she should have done is, hey, it seems like we need a break. And when we all cool off, I would like for us to kind of talk about this. But
it's kind of like the thing where they didn't even want to listen to her side of the story, and they're just sticking with one side, with their own side, and just staying with that, just sticking with that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of like what Molly said. It's kind of like they're
both in the wrong.
Yeah, they're both in the wrong.
But she's strictly not an asshole for it.
Yeah. Cause if it was, I'm trying to play both sides. Yes, if it was me and I was your friend, yeah, you would seem very flaky, and I would be really upset because it's kind of like, well, we planned this, and then you're flaking out again.
Yeah, and then plus they're 20 was what they said. So the girlfriend should already know, oh, it's that time of the month. And then she should be able to explain to the guy friend, oh, it's her time of the month,
But she didn't tell them that it was a period.
I don't know, that's what I was saying. If she did, because I know, she said that how she said hers was, she was kind of hesitant to say that because she's not used to that. With that dynamic. But this was if she just said to the girlfriend that it's her time of the month, and she's not feeling well, and she would understand because she can relate to that kind of thing. But like I said, I don't know how her family dynamic was and how she was exposed to that, whether if telling people was a good thing or a bad thing.
That's true. There's a lot of things we don't know.
Yeah. So there's a lot of information that is not portrayed.
Yeah, because it's very it kind of reminds me of me and my friend that I decided to let go. That person was kind of like that a lot. We would make plans and then they would flake at the last minute, and I would get so annoyed with them because I'm like, dude, I kind of cleared my schedule to do this with you, and then you're going to flake on me. And then kind of like this girl, she kind of kept it all to herself, and then her excuse was, oh, I didn't have to tell you, or me, I'm not comfortable with saying stuff like that. But at the same time, it's kind of like, if we're friends, or if we're best friends, quote unquote, because I think she called them her best friends.
Yeah.
If we were, you could have just talked to me.
Yeah, it's kind of like a mirror, or is it a mirror? Kind of like how she was wanting to clarify what they were saying on the of her flaking out on a lot of events. This should have been reciprocated to them as well for her. Where it's then if you're gonna do that with us, then you should also do that to if you trust us enough to do that kind of thing.
Yes, exactly. I agree.
Because, like you said, she called them their best friends, but yeah, she's not wanting to do the same for them. Kind of give info.
Yeah, putting the same expectation. Yeah. On both sides. Yes. So, yeah, I think we all need to calm down, cool off, have time to cool off, think about it. Question the relationship if this is something that you still want. And if it is, talk it out again. And then see where that goes.
Yeah, but from the looks of it, I mean, you guys are 20. This is kind of where they're at that time of life where they're doing whatever they want to do, kind of thing.
Yeah, young, dumb, you know. Yeah. Well, this concludes this episode.
They weren't that bad. At least
Yeah.
the devil category.
Yeah, that's why I was like, huh. I thought
Some
these
of
were
them
gonna
are
be
really-
like.
Some of them are brutal though.
Yeah, I was like, I thought
But-
these were gonna be like.
But it could
But-
because there was a new.
I know. I was like, you did
Mm.
read new ones.
So those are
Yeah.
because so that means that it didn't go that far to
That's true.
craziness.
That's true. Into the crazy ones.
Yeah.
Maybe next time I'll look at them beforehand.
You
Or
should
dive deep
you
into
should
it
like
beforehand.
listen to like the Smosh,
Smosh
ones
ones?
and nitpick from some of those because they get to the point where like for Smosh when they do it they actually look at the comments and they get to pick out like the really good comments and also like the
Ah.
replies of the OP
To
to get it
yeah.
into deeper conversations.
Yeah, I'll do that next time because I'm like, these are aight, but
Yeah.
I need the juice. I need the tea. I need to clutch my
That's
pearls.
like Lotion Man. That one was crazy.
Yeah, that one was crazy.
That guy's going to hell for gaslighting her. That's what I'm saying.
for
Mhm.
real.
Mm.
Anyways, again, this is the end of this episode. I hope you guys are having a wonderful June, I believe. Stay safe, wear your sunblock, be kind, and we will see you guys in the next episode. Bye.